Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Theresa's response catches Alex off guard when he confesses and Lucas comes face to face with Goldman. Stefan finds Theresa eating alone in the bistro. She gloats over moving into the karaoke's manse with Alex, just as Alex is enjoying himself in bed with Kristen at the Demerara manse. After Alex gifts Kristen a sparkly cuff, his phone beeps. Alex assumes it's Maggie, wondering why he's not in the office. As much as Kristen is enjoying him, she warns EJ will hurtle if he feels Titan's vulnerable. Alex is unfazed. His phone beeps again, and he realizes he's late for an appointment. He reluctantly gets out of bed. In a rustic motel room, Harris hardly gapes at a laptop. Over his shoulder, Ava groggily leans toward him on the bed. In the Montana motel, Ava wakes up alone in bed. She flinches upon turning over to see Lucas on a hut next to her. At the office, Harris hardly works on a laptop. He says he just heard from Andrew Donovan, they cracked the law in Clyde's book. The ISA is forming a task force to track the dealers they uncovered, a couple of whom are original. Harris is confident one of them will him to Clyde. Ava wants to go with him, but Harris refuses her. In her office, Marlena addresses on the phone to Roman. She's glad he's there for Eric right now, and says she'll check in with him. She hangs up and gazes at a framed print of Jude on her office. Further, Chris Hellstad joins Australian cleaner neighbors in the Demerara living room. EJ hypercritically talks to Jude as he sleeps in a playpen after crying all night. EJ knows that will change as he adjusts to his new surroundings. Also, he'll be getting a more suitable name. Jude Demerara doesn't work for me, he says. Not at all. Alex and Kristen stumble downward and meet EJ's son. Alex spurts off to work while Kristen gets filled in on Sloan hijacking Jude. I knew that woman was horrible, but to steal a child still, she doesn't believe Sloan pulled this off all by herself. EJ's only relaying what he knows. He has offered the SPD his coffers to track her down. Kristen points out that hasn't exactly helped the hunt for Clyde and prodigies if he's losing his magic touch. Shut up, Kristen, EJ grievances. On the Demerara settee, Kristen incredulously regards EJ. He blankly gapes ahead with tight lips. Further real-life Yellowstone couple ties the knot at the bistro. Theresa wonders why Stefan runs a not-so-busy eatery when he's a privileged Demerara. He points out his heritage has changed hands relatively many times. He also defends the eatery's business, pointing out his GM quit. Ava made everyone feel welcome, he's just the plutocrat Joe. She suggests he get a new director also. He offers her the job. Theresa declines. She doesn't need to work since she's with Alex right now. After Harris has left the motel, Ava tells a cautious Lucas he wants them to stake out the post office for Goldman. Marlena acutely observes Alex as he stands in her office, storming further, is this who shot WCTH's Lucas? Alex shows up late for his appointment with Marlena, who notes he cancelled his last many sessions. After relating his romantic history, he tells her he's back with Theresa, but also seeing Kristen. He muses that Kristen is just enjoying having coitus again, while Theresa is substantially interested in his plutocrat. Marlena asks why he asked Theresa to move in with him. He was trying to help her out since she doesn't have a job. Marlena prodigies if his offer suggests a position of commitment he doesn't feel. Alex didn't suppose of that, but doesn't suppose Theresa's awaiting anything. Marlena suggests he ask her and let her know where he's coming from. Outside a structure in Montana, Ava wears a droopy chapeau and sunglasses, and Lucas wears a monk's mask. He doesn't suppose he blends, but Ava thinks people will be more likely to talk to a man of the cloth than a buckaroo. She tells him to keep an eye out for Goldman while she asks around inside the post office. As Lucas paces, he literally bumps into Goldman. Further plot shakeup as Penn's strike material ends on days in an alley. Harris approaches a man named Snake. Harris flashes his emblem, and Snake bolts. When Ava leaves the post office, she finds Lucas restraining Goldman. He scattered her with bear spray he got at the convenience store. They lead her down. Wearing a monk's mask, Lucas grips Goldman's arms, behind her reverse. She winces. The skin under her unrestricted eyes is flaming red. Upon meeting in the square, Alex tells Theresa he needs to be outspoken with her. He's seeing Kristen. Rattled, she asks, where does that leave us? Alex likes living with her, but he wouldn't be pulling out a ring anytime soon if that's what she's awaiting. She feigns a debonair station, assuring him they all good. She thinks it's cool she doesn't have to follow relationship rules since they in an open relationship. Right? He tenses and sputters an uncompelling, yeah. Alex walks in on Theresa and Brady's passion. Open relationship reality hits hard days of our lives, DOOL. Spoilers reveal that Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, is coming dangerously close to returning to his former Playboy life. Rather of settling down with one woman, Alex is enjoying his regular flings with Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, while threading Theresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, along. Of course, Theresa isn't impeccable since she's Timber. Alex feel like she's all about his plutocrat. It's clear that Alex's new fortune has changed his life, but he seems insecure about Theresa's passions now that she's enjoying his bank account so much. Nonetheless, Theresa was hurt when Alex confessed he was still seeing Kristen and didn't like hearing that he wasn't looking for a big commitment. Two can play that game, so Theresa combated that she didn't have to cleave to any commitment rules moreover and got Alex to agree this was an open relationship. Grounded on the expression Alex was sporting at the end of the May 30th occasion, he didn't like the sound of that. The further Alex thinks about this arrangement, the more uncomfortable he may come. During the week of June 3rd to 7th, both Kristen and Alex will pump the thickets. As important as they liked hitting the waists, Alex and Kristen will be on the same runner about ending their fling. Kristen's heart will always want Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, so she may realize she could push him indeed further down if this keeps up. Likewise, Alex cares about Theresa on a deeper position than Kristen and should come to realize that soon enough. Day spoilers say Theresa wouldn't be privy to Alex's epiphany and will avenge over the whole open relationship thing by throwing herself at Brady. It may start out as an act of vengeance, but it'll snappily transubstantiate into two spouses surrendering to what's been erecting for a while now. DOOL suckers CA and forget that when Theresa first returned to Salem, she incontinently pitched a reunion to Brady and got rejected. Still, also she presumably no way would plotted with Constantine Meliunis, John Capellos, on the Wolfoni, if Brady had just taken Theresa back. It's true that Theresa has legitimately come to watch about Alex, but she still longs for Brady and has reconnected with him over Tate Black, Leo Howard, in recent months. Day spoilers say Brady and Theresa will both be feeling the heat, so they'll partake enough violent moment that Alex eventually walks in on.